When we first heard about subway art, no one knew what it was. No one had ever heard of the art. It was brand new. It was something new. I painted my first train in here, Christmas 1984. They didn't outlaw subway art till Easter 1985, when British Transport Police set up the Graff Squad, run by Detective Sergeant William Chard.
Mr. Met, CBM, 1985 to whenever, mate. Dirty Hammers with Yard you got here. Just pop in here after school in our school uniforms. Catch mint tags and fucking ganja and everyone, mate. Catch all kind of daily riders, Sassin, Innar, catch old Fuji tags, everyone, mate. Just come in through the back bit over there, fucking up through the DSS, just climb straight through some brambles and just get straight into the yard. Get back up over there, just fucking up through the garages and straight up, mate, every time. I like started painting and like fucking about with graphs around 83. Doing like b-boy characters with a breakdance movement.
Early 80s, just from like doing breakdancing and that. There's a lot of crews and that round our way. Used to go down to Wood Green, like breakdance outside the library there. The Jedi, Street Rockers, all them.
B-boy scene is always associated with Graff, and like the 80s, late 80s, there was the scene at Covent Garden.
We used to go Covent Garden when I was quite young, the Trailblazers, you know, Chrome Angels and Scribbler, met all them sort of people, and I was like well impressed by them and obviously influenced by them.
One of my piecing partners, Race 237, his mentor and minder was Pride out of the Chrome Angels. He was teaching him.
When you used to go down Covent and that, you had like the Chrome Angels and people like that, sort of around 87 and stuff like that, and there was kind of high profile. They didn't really do, I would never call them like, sort of like the crew sort of running on the lines and stuff like that.
Getting the tube in there, you'd be seeing Robbo and Drax, all night outsides, everyone just smashing up.
I mean, Sham 59, fucking hell. I mean, he's one of the few people really that have, like, the old school link, still writes. One of the few I could say is really there, you know, from them days. I mean, like, Ray, I never see till a little bit later. I mean, Event. I mean, he's one of them old school links.
Yard used to get done all the time, mate. All the time. When PFB were coming out, you had all the old PFB writers in there. It's like you're doing inside, you'd see Iron, you bump heads with Iron, you bump heads with Abel, PFB and BNB were having their battles.
We used to have battles and all that, you know, writers used to fall out with each other and we'd take it out on the trains.
This interview is being tape recorded. I am PC 3417 Richards, attached to Stockwell Police Station. The other officer present is
PC 3648 Brian Taylor, British Transport Police, Stockwell.
I'm interviewing. If you'd like to state your name, please.
I've done more tags than you. I'm up the most on the district line today. Ha!
The true essence of graffiti, it started on the New York subway and it started on trains.
I'm sure we lived it the same way as in New York, you know, on the lines, 24/7.
Where's your pieces on the London Underground, for one?
What were you doing in the depot?
Going to places, raising up the paint, doing tracks, doing yards. It's centred around the trains.
Parsons Green, I reckon that is. Probably just across from the old warehouse where all the lads used to go.
I love a bit of vandalism, basically, like scratch, bombing, whatever. I mean, I do like my arty stuff, but I've described myself as a vandal. I think that's what Graff's about.
It was always West London and Chrome Angels and what are the Giants doing from the south and all that. No one ever really knew anything about East London, and it's always been like that.
This person may spray element and he may be wearing rubber gloves, but when he's sketching his sketch at home, he's not. He's like that.
Done VRs before, and they don't give me the buzz at the end of the day. It's like one step above a wall piece, I reckon. But like the underground, like it's just the top buzz. Do you know what I mean? I love my Graff on the underground.
You've got to paint an underground to get that feeling, to have your photo, to fucking have the fact of seeing it run.
painting a train, at the end of the day, you know, it travels about, it's kind of live. It doesn't last for that long.
You know what? I just love London graph. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm quite like narrow-minded like that, but I see all these like European graph, mate. They're getting all like these whirls coming off it, and it's like bubbly. It's too funky for me, man. I like the standard London graph, mate. I can read it, and it says what it says, basically.
Did they stop you? Did you say you was in the depot?
Go out and do some trains. Do you know what I mean? They're right. I know some wall writers, man, and they're weak people. You know what I mean? You need to go out and do some trains at the end of the day.
I don't even know the names of some of these wall writers. We all know who they are. We all know what they're about.
You've got the city heads doing, they're different writers from like, you know, people from outside of London.
And there'd be like 10 of us, and we'd all go to the yards at night, take out a whole train and all that.
Christmas when that yard was done, oh my god. Christmas, I think 88, that was smashed. The whole of the depot was just pieces to pieces, mate.
I've got British Rail photos, but I don't really look at them. You know what I mean? I'm not really happy with them, man. But anything from the underground, I'm happy with.
I've seen people have an excellent style and come out with this fucking awful lettering. Euro style is a sickness. I hate it. I really hate it.
Yards were fucked, mate. Yards were always fucked. Everyone was out in the yards. It's all fucking banging it. It's like people that don't know my name or whatever. That's because they're lazy. They have to know my name.
I think we've probably done more panels than anybody, do you know what I mean, in that year, but we'll never get recognised because we didn't put our stuff on the internet, we didn't get printed in magazines, we didn't do it for the publicity, we did it for ourselves and just to know that we'd done it.
But if you couldn't rack the paint, I'd just have to rack it off the counter. Just rack it off the counter and you got like some man just chasing you down the road. Just 2 cans of shitty Krylon or a Spectra or something. Later, that's the way it is, mate. That's the way it is.
When guys from South London were taking out the Central line around White City and all around there, us boys in the East were taking out the District line. There weren't none of this big fence. There weren't none of this vandalism as a crime. There weren't none of that because they didn't even know what it was.
But then we got caught with the inside. It was on the Big Mick. And these punk black DTs pulled us up here, but they were dressed in their high-techs and their big bows in their shoes. Absolutely minor. To get called up and go to Baker Street, to the Graph Squad up Baker Street. Juiced up with pilot ink, just bombing inside. Excuse me, love, can you move your head? Can you move my head early 90s? You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. I used to fund my pain here by robbing toys. This guy rob. I'll be like the mascot. Then the only tall big white one that would just have to bust people's heads with people from White City, would just ride on the trains and bust people's heads, and that fund our paint money. That fund our paint money back in the 90s, mate. Trust me, every day was good, mate.
When I I see my dickie running into fucking station, you know what I mean? Like the uplifting feeling, even at my age, you know, look at that, bang, the colours, like, just hit you and you think, yeah mate, I fucking was there and I've done it.
You know, you got to think of your way out before you go in there. How am I going to get out if it comes on top? You know, all writers don't have to deal with all this.
Give me a reason why your prints are on this sheet of paper at Upminster Depot on the 2nd of the 5th.
Every graffiti writer in the country or Europe or wherever wants to come and do a London Underground.
And this is a musical rush. And when you get lost, don't bother cross. God, you know when you stop, you pick up your bus. Come on.
Oh, them are the money. We have them thoughts. Oh, them are the money.
So-and-so done this yard, or you know, you go out, you go and hang about down on Edgware Road, or you go and, you know, certain stations and see the trains pull up. So-and-so did that, or you know, see your own stuff pull up. And yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the highlight.
Original junglist. When a rapper with a skin is deep and a bad boy production's ruthless. Let me know. Pick up in my pen and paper, key the people, lyrics when they jump and tweet.
It's always the ultimate for every writer, really, isn't it? See your name roll through the city. Doesn't get better than that.
Misery. If we ever have to fuck up on a song, guy, they would have to make a start drop or back up and leave. None of the time these days, the people in my wonder only demons on flex.
Around 2003, I think it was to do with the private partnership and all that on the LU. Once they handed over, it was the security and the buff. You know, like back in like 3-4 years ago, literally everything was running. Every time you hit a LU, it was running.
As you see in London, a lot has been cleaned up over the years, and like you don't really see a lot of people damaging it. It's like they're winning the war of cleaning the graffiti.
Let's get the tape with the bass like it's going down. With the room with D and D at my gate, and we comfy astound. When the regular hip-hop for it's the jungle rocker sound. But compared on all the frauds, they're with original style. With the rebel and the trouble and the bass up, it's wicked and it's round. Make a jump and wind, giddy up, it's the hardcore underground. For the room was in dimensions, but this cool jungle under injection. But why them love the jungleistic sound?
I won't see what eats in numbers of these, because we'll save them for another time. That's probably the real reason. It's of how much is on the system. Not just paint, but everywhere.
So I'm dedicating rough and style to all of the real jungleists. When a rapper, when a skin, the deep, and the bad boy production's ruthless. Let me know. Pick up in my pen and paper, key the people, lyrics with them jump and twist. Demons step on the rhythm and ride the rhythm, fit the junglist. Junglist. This is the original Armso Steedman's passing through. And we now go left the glimity crew called Curfew. You understand? Coming a stinty with the
SCR 27A to E.
You win.
Toxic, Mint, Viper, S-Bomb and Toxic. Say anything about that? There's a video video to this.
Lyrical mind, lyrical soul and body. When we rap, when we chat on stage is chronic. Because they wanted the place and all of them massive, them love it. Only for we put a stable run things in the UK. Who they put the mic, Mama Mike J. No we the business, but anything else as long as we are function. Overcoming every obstacle and every junction. That's how we did that one in 1990. That's how we are go next year and plenty. Plenty lyrics, plenty. In 93, more than 20. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 tune. See what I mean, D-man? For real. If we ever do a show at the rap seminar, what we talking about? I think my chain is on my car. Me now have no fucking time to talk with Jackie Wild. When police pressure me, cause I'm black and my spars then. Again and again, that's the topic I'll be riding. It's more important to me that I'm guiding the younger you them away from racist policemen. But them a small problem, cause our heart's too strong, our mind's too strong. Tough in our spirit and we fresh like Radion. My J part of it, me have enough variety. With glimity, glamity. He'll have the glimity, yeah, he'll have the gamity. Can never cut back and reduce my personality. Think me a fraud, could me never draw card from the jury or the cast to impress. Just nice and just now me step on the stage. With the glamity, you change with your range and you act real friendly. You see, I'm making a whip of money. I could have got a little piece of the glimity glam, but I object. Materialistic or materialistic, or kind of lipstick, but none are realistic. You thought I wanted to keep the love vanity, yeah, but too much vanity causes insanity. Or rather natural with naturality. Ha, British black, keep my nationality. They call me demon, but I don't use devility. A biblical disciple with enough Christianity. I get my glimity from my family. My family, them original, with your originality. You want the glimity glam chart singing. Any little thing to make the money get bringing. Anything you set your soul killing and sinning. Sinning for the glimity glam and then you're grinning. Grinning for the glimity glam is the beginning for a one day wonder with a one day winning. The key to glamity is good living, sanity. Help your real friends then and help your good family. Take your opportunities when you can and you breathe in the glimity, glamity. No, some of them call me Mike, some of them call me Million Dan. We have glamity glam. When we come out with hand, nobody takes
The gang, FDR, from day one, Elements Gang.
DJ Def K, I'm in music party. I saw we have to run things artically. Never coming in the top, but when we gone to Miami, then we gone to New York City. When we ever do a show, we give it maximum. Listen to Recognition, the first album. It promoted properly with the went platinum. Crews wanna follow us, go with your cows, see 'em. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. The gala run gone, so you give it glamity done. If they don't look up like a Shaka Zulu son, the gala ain't gonna follow, they gonna stand pursue you though. You love the glimity, yeah, you love the glam. You love the glamity, yeah, you love the glim. Everybody likes to look good, feel good from within. It's a wicked feeling. Don't let the glimity get to your head. You're profiling, styling in the red. You're trying to boost your street cred. You wanna choke up a boy and wind up dead. Glimity. Vanity, insanity. Vanity, insanity. Vanity, insanity.
You're seeing no comment to these, but you do realise the statements that we have in front of us, put you to see at the time. The court may take influence. That may, you're inferring by no comment. Yeah? By saying nothing, the court may take influence from your silence. It's not a defence, just to say no comment.
Graffiti causes fear of crime in people. It affects the quality of life of, well, virtually everybody in the country.
I think sometimes it can be quite a good way of people expressing themselves. Quite colourful to see it sometimes.
You don't think it's messy and unsightly?
No, I don't mind it at all.
The same style of this £21,000 worth, which is just a quarter of what this person's committed. Element, FDO, everywhere. £1,000 a carriage. I reckon if we kept pursuing it and went to all the underground lines, we'd probably find up to 75 to probably £100,000 worth of damage.
And this one called. 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 This
But do you have any view regards to this sort of damage?
When it's on a train, even if it's a shit piece, it just looks wicked to me. Yeah, I think graph is made for trains, and that's it. I love graph for trains.
Doing trains and that's kind of like that was the one. That drum, yeah, people be talking about it. You know, you might get your photos. That's a talked about thing. You got respect from that.
I mean, the last 2 times I went yard, I got raided, and I got away both times, but it's because of the security there, man.
We're now going to 2001, and this time we get to Actonside. It's up in North London. You know Actonside? Or on a map. Okay, alright. It's West London. We started turning up at West London. Sent, which is probably the same person, Miller, and he's getting other members of his gang. He's obviously the same people. Look, there's Element there. It's obviously the same person because you see the similarity. I'm not an expert. You see the similarities between the two styles there. So virtually the same signature or tag, same crew, FBO. So we started to go out on big missions.
And I've gone to the end of the train, yeah, and I've looked down the aisle and I see about 8 BCPs steaming towards us. And we just shifted through this hole, like kicking each other through it, basically.
Uxbridge, things started happening again. Going, similar tags, men turning up, FBO, same crew, same people. It's getting a little bit silly now.
And we were like, what the fuck happened to him? Anyway, we found out, like a couple of days later, he carried on painting, basically, and like someone's tapped him on the shoulder, he thought it was me, and it was a BTP. Bang, bang to rights, basically, and he got bagged.
During this period, various offences occurred over London Underground. There's been ones at Upminster at the beginning of May. There's been offences at Stonebridge Park. There's been offences at Liverpool Street. There's been offences at Elm Park, Dagenham, probably during the Upminster business. I think we get to the point now, I'm going going to give you what is called a special warning. Because of your persistence to say no comment, what I'm going to tell you now is I am investigating an allegation of criminal damage graffiti. The circumstances of this offence has occurred all over the London Underground Limited. I believe the exhibits I'm showing you now would be in your interest to speak to me in regards to it. I must warn you that from now on, fail to account for your presence at that place or during this investigation. The court may draw their own conclusion why you've not done so. Were you on the London? Have you been on the Underground over the last year? Have you committed any of these offences, which we have shown you exhibits that have been seized from your house in relation to them offences?
Never.
So PC Ryan, PC Bridges stopped you two and you admitted to them. I've taken that so because you made that does or not saying denying it or admitting it what happened. But these two officers, I believe what they say, they stopped you two. You had paint with you.
My mate from school looked up and he was like, oh, what, are they other writers? And we looked up and they're like fucking Old Bill, man. We were like, what, that's police, that's shift.
And this one called.
And like one district must support that, and there was like bare BTs on the platform, yeah.
And how long do they normally go on doing this? Is it just something that's done for a couple of years, or?
Well, one would imagine that these people would
You'd expect them to grow out of it, really.
Would be young,
Yeah.
but they're not. Some of them are in their early 20s. They obviously haven't grown out of it.
Fuck the London Underground and the British Transport Police. From your friend Curse.
I don't think I can stop it. It's something inside me. I love rap. You know, I love doing a bit of vandalism, you know. Loved it since I was like 10 and I'm 29 now, man. So that's like 90 years and it still ain't faded. I love it.
T5, Mickey Price, British Transport Police Centre Crime Officer. Currently at Northumberland Park Road Depot. Seen a graffiti attack.
So he rolls up like, fuck it, I'm gonna paint every train in there. He was talking about 100 and something trains. I stopped throwing the stones. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Check my man there, what the fuck is he doing? The guy's mapping out a piece. I was like, listen, I've been here for a good 15 minutes, we've been throwing stones. Man's been getting chased around the yard with sticks and he's still painting the shit, like broomsticks and whatever. You're talking about Christmas Day, BTP gonna raid you any minute, there's band getting fucking flakes out of the machine.
Pie Jack.
Do you know Stepney Green Station? No comment. You live opposite it? No comment. But you don't know it? No comment. He's on your phone. Mesk. You're smart at that. How do I know that? Because I've nicked him. But give me a reason, apart from just no comment or just silence, why you may have that clothing that matches the stills that are on the CCTV, which I've already showed you in the last interview. Why you're wearing the jacket, which is the same jacket at Stepney Green, which, alright, we didn't find, but it's got you clearly wearing it. And why you're at these scenes. At Moorgate, you walking along at quarter to 5 in the morning. You getting stopped outside after an incident with Element. You being stopped at Upminster Depot after an attempted incident with Element. Your prints being found on that sheet of paper with Element on it. They give me a reason, because I will never be asking you these questions again. And the court can take whatever view they want. I'm quite emotional about this. It's been emotional for me. It's been 10 months hard work. I won't be looking for anybody else.
The gang of graffiti artists responsible for causing thousands of pounds worth of damage struck on Christmas Day when the network was shut down. Unstaffed platforms at Camden Tube Station proved too much of a temptation for vandals intent on causing as much damage as possible. Christmas killer mission was one of the messages London Underground staff found when they reopened the station on Boxing Day. Police believe the gang gained entry by walking along tube tracks.
This could be the break we've been looking for.
The Batman is dropping. Taken from the forthcoming album, The Horns of Jericho, by Hijack. Pow, pow, automatic, feel the panic, got to have it. I'm the Joker, I'm the smoker, of the Riddler. Let the fiddler play the theme, from the scene, made by DJ Supreme. Eliminated, Terminator, exterminated with a style complicated but rated.
Yoy, bad boy, come again, style again, throw down once again.
Adversaries, I will ferry to cemeteries, then I'll bury my arrival. Rap survival, co-defending the title. Assassinator, resuscitator, star invader of the late great Cape Crusader. Rhyme attacker, hijacker, the rhyme writer, the crime fighter, terrorizing, energizing, the Batmobile with wheels of steel. Undercover steals the wheel, the low profile, most versatile child, number one undercover, the inventor of wild style. The imposter and the monster, Ulysses, new avenger, who contester, new contender. Take your seating or take a beating. Hijack is no greeting. Assassinator, resuscitator, star invader of the late great Cape Crusader. Pow, 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 pow. Zack, 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 zack. Assassinator, resuscitator, star invader of the late great Cape Crusader.
Filthy criminals.
BBC World Service presents...
This is London.
Enough things are going. Me here in the guest land. Yeah. Wanna big it up in New York?
Sure, bloody, cause it's like them I know say rough them there in England.
Yeah, joke. After you play back land there.
Really? Just tell them a little something.
What you tell them?
I tell them about the Slimmies.
What Slimmies?
The ones in Electric and I see them.
Yeah.
Cause when I see them I did a rap.
What? You mean you didn't store?
You know that? I dip but weren't about to dive through a problem.
I believe ya. Now watch the heat, we bring fever.
Remember Rap Attack?
I used to mac and stalk beaver with the backing and more puff than the Magic Dragon.
Why the split look like?
Because we put the whole bag in.
I remember there was a slag in my old days of blagging. Enough man to get, but we don't ban a check.
So we skip, find some honey dips and we rock at the night spots. Cause that shit dropping 86, 85, 84 or whenever.
I remember Mandy, she used to like leather.
The freak to beat, freak.
Long before acid when I used to ride a scooter with a Honda Backmaster.
And when we go to Tokyo to go,
I was laughing like now the sexy What you tell them?
Boy, I want you to listen to the way I strung her. I tell them about the raddies.
And the baddies on the manor.
Who roll thick and quick to flip like goose brand. I check my grammar.
The girls in Japan love the slang.
And the ones in Manhattan, they like the chatting, so it's easy spreading.
I remember Burberry's in Aquascoot jackets. We contemplate sax and a shacker used to splash with the ratchets. We used to play fight in the sunshine and laugh at the suckers getting stung on the front line.
I used to do the jockey move to the Blackstones, getting flat in the days of Farrah slacks and beaver hats. A young youth coming up through puberty, wasn't known for microphone and then bowling was still new to me.
Used to clock the sweet things on Oxford Street and King's Road when I shopped up meat skins to ring, you know. And in Japan they say I talk like Damien. The Yanks said I sound Australian, but hear me now. The Chinese girlies ask me how's life in London.
And in New York the talk is always
how's life in London. And all my honeys in a Rari ask me how's life in London. What you tell them? I tell them as a youth I used to stun them. And I used to be in love with that hun Carolina. Her daddy was from Jamaica and her mum come from China. She was shocking, so enough man was jockeying to grind up. Cause she stuck with me even though I free time. But as a youth I was already used to jack the cheese in London. Now we I got my favourite and a pack of cheese and onion. I stunned them in Japan, a black man now. So always I want them back and crackers, so I couldn't sprat in Norway.
As a youth, I spent the skins and found his cherries in the middle. If I like the wiggle, I call her Eliza Doolittle. Cause by Jove, I think she's got it. And if she's got it, I'ma get it, cause I wanna get into it. I used to wanna get intimate. They said I couldn't, now I can. Yes, I know I can, honey. The way I'm running things is real funny. As a little whippersnapper, it was plenty of money, you know.
All the girls in Queens ask me how's life in London.
Sing in the Philippines, they ask me
how's life in London. And all my Spanish brethren ask me how's life in London.
Shout all over the world, they going how's life in London, London, London.
Hello, who's that?
Yo, I'm the Star, man. What's the story London posse?
What, I'm Star? Them just landing up.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, and them boom up all over the place. New York, LA, West Coast, all over.
For a while, yeah?
Tell you what. And them murder them.
Element, FDO, everywhere.
This evening, graffiti vandals have struck at more than 20 tube stations in what police believe may be revenge attacks. Platforms from Camden to Brixton have been spray-painted just days after officers targeted and arrested suspected so-called taggers.
It was just 3 weeks after a major police crackdown on tube vandals, which aimed to highlight just how dangerous the practice is. Well, Liz Wickham is at Barking Station for us now. Liz.
It was shortly after 11 o'clock last night that the driver of a westbound District Line train spotted a group of men in the sidings between Barking and Upney. He naturally notified British Transport Police, And it appears that as soon as these men realised they'd been spotted by security guards, they made off and somehow managed to fall under a moving tube train. Now, the two victims we do know are aged 21 and 19. They're white men. There were two others. One is in custody. He's aged 23 and also a white man. And a fourth is still being sought.
This is a photo album of my brother Brad. He used to write over and he got killed at Barking with another boy called Dan. And there was like, this is out of the paper, and like a local paper. It's just like about my mum, the last words, what she said to him and that. And that's me when I was about 3, and he must have been about 5 or 6 at my auntie's wedding. And this is like some of the photos that I found in his stuff when we went through it. That's like a train photo that he must have done. That's a drawing he done me when he was about 11. And that's a poem that I wrote and read out at the funeral. And that was about, there was an inquest about the death. There was a newspaper thing from there. And that's on my little girl Macy, that's her first birthday with me and Brad at my mum's house. And these ones are off the internet. They're one of Brad in front of one of the trains we done, one of the stations. And I think someone told me that one's from New Year's. It looks proper happy in that one. It's another one of his trains, him standing there. It's what someone done on, like, for a tribute, and then one. That's at Raynham Station. That's at my dad's in Australia. He went out there for about a month. That's when he was younger. I think he must have been about 15 or 16 when he started going raving. There's some more trains that he done in a different name that I know. That was engraved at the town centre. That was like an RWAC zone. And this is engraved at the seawalls, like a big massive seawall, and like all his mates came down and stuff and done like all tributes and that on the walls. I knew about it for ages because I used to keep his train photos at my stuff. I used to nick his paint when I was younger. I used to stash it outside my mum, so I used to nick it and I could do it. So I knew about it for a while, but I didn't really understand it. But now I'll go out and ride the trains and look around, go and see all these spots, what he's done and that. He was good at other things, he was intelligent and that, but he didn't want to use that, he wanted to use his art.
Would you say he was passionate about it?
Yeah. Yeah, when we got all his stuff, there's all magazines and books and DVDs and just loads of stuff. You get some idiots, don't you, that just do it and be idiots about it, and then you get other people like Brad and all his friends who are really good at it and do really good pieces and stuff that actually are worth something. Not them just the little idiots going writing on cars and people's asses, but he actually done something and made something of it, not just a tag, but he done all sorts with it. All his friends make sure my mum's alright and stuff, and everyone shows how much that they loved him and cared about him, so it's nice to know that people cared about him, and that's obviously what he wanted from writing his name everywhere, was for people to know him. And everyone knows his name now, even people that don't do graph. I was talking to someone on the train once, and then some random bloke stood up and said, yeah, I knew who Brad was.
Just used to ride the trains and see Snag and Daz all around where I lived. And I don't know, I just started writing my name everywhere around my area. And then eventually, all them lot started to take notice of it, and Daz just got in contact with me, via a few friends who knew me and knew him.
And then a couple of weeks later, December, was at Minster, painting at Minster Yard.
I ended up getting the yard, and we cut the hole in that, cut the hole. And he's sitting there trying to cut the fence, and he was doing all the little snips and that. And then all of a sudden I've just heard where he must have slipped or something, and the cutters had just gone everywhere. And I've never even cut a fence before, and I was just give them to me, just cut the fence myself. We went in the yard, and I just couldn't even reach. I didn't know what I was doing. My panel must have come out about that big, and Snag just done a burner. And then the next day it run, and that was, do you know what I'm saying? My first panel, I got a run out on the district line.
We was waiting at Plaistow, waiting about an hour, and I'll never forget the look on Ozone's face when that train come rolling in.
And it was just amazing, but watching everyone's reactions to it when it rolled in and shit at all the stations.
But he was all calm about it and that, but then when that train come rolling in and you could see the people sitting on it and his name on the side of it, I see it in his face. And I didn't believe it for a long time, that whole day. I refused to believe it until I managed to get in contact with his family. But I didn't want to believe it, why would you? But Ozone was the most competent writer I ever wrote with. I never knew him to panic, he always held it down, he knew exactly what he was doing, which made it hard. Of all people, of all writers I know, it would have been the last one I'd have thought.
down, mate. Be up to.
Sam Wants, DFC, representing East London from Southend, Essex.
The stands one, the stands one. Yeah, let's do one, man. The stands one, mate.
Have some action, fucking pussycats.
Best feeling is dogging a runner, mate, I tell you. Shut up, mate.
Toys on our line.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Shut up, mate.
Not there, son. No, none of that. None of that. See you later, darling. Have a good day, yeah? Keep a look out for my trains, boy. You get mucked. Give the old Bill Williamway a bit of a runabout earlier. Nasty, yeah, dogging a few fucking foreign runners. Don't like none of that foreign shit on that tube. Just baits all that stuff up, doesn't it? Yeah, that's all dogged in that. That's put a smile on my fucking Chevy Chase. Yeah, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Here's my train, hopefully. Look. You love some of that, don't you? I love some of that, mate. Little runner beat. There's one little thing I'd like to say. Dagenham and Romford is in Essex, so stop fucking calling me a bumpkin, you little toy mugs. First time on a big match, yeah. Sweet, and that, a few people had a bit of an audience and that, a bit of a bait one, but yeah, enjoyed it, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't it? Get back home, see the missus and the baby, and that, it's back in the sunny Southend. Nothing wrong with Southend, mate. I'm gonna go down the pub now anyway and fuck you all off. I'll see you later, darling. So if you love me, you love me. If you hate me, you hate me. Fuck you. See you later.
Don't film yet, man. Yeah, my name's Wazoo, man. I'm a East London fucking district line scraps bomber. Yeah, from fucking old days to new days. Every day out there, man. Still, man, after year on, man. Yeah, I come from East London town, E16. Yeah, well, here I am, back where it started, back in the day. West Ham, back there, standing next to my man, Mr. Jaffa. The man, my mentor, that taught me all I know, really, about graph, man, back in the day. He was the man that I used to look up to. Yeah, I've been graphing for now 15 years, on off, man, contributing, man, to the scene they call graffiti. Yeah, I'd just like to say, man, West Ham, the whole West Ham is my started out, man, as kids. Still, man, after year on, man, looking up to my man, fucking Jaffa, man. Jaffa, Renew, Renter, Boozer, Accuser, Drawer, Zone, fucking Fuji, Spasm, fucking push up, school, man, fucking out there, respect to Mr. Shaw, yeah, Edge, Urge, man, and fucking check, Key, yeah, and Race, and the rest of anybody else that I've ever forgotten, RCS, AWE, CMS, SVS, DS, you get me? And every man out there, man, fucking doing graph. Street level to next level, man. Graph business. It's the way it's all about, man. Enough respect to every man out there, man. East London, West London, South London, North London, man. All sides, all city, man. Fuck it all, man. Fuck everything, man. There's Kane, go out, bomb trains, bomb walls, man. Fucking paint until your fucking heart, man. He's fucking telling you not to paint no more because you fucking ain't got no strength in your feet, man, to walk them tracks, man. Fuck everything, man. Fuck Mr. Element, man. Element. What has he ever done in his lifestyle, man? He's a fucking lifetime fucking underachiever, man. Underachiever. Man ain't done nothing, man. He's a lame head fucking back bastard. Yeah? What? Yeah, back to where it all started, man. Back on the district line, man. Here we are again. What? 15 years later. Still out there, man. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You make me feel like dancing.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough. When I am king, surely I will need a queen and a palace and everything. Oh yeah. Hello. Good. This one. Perfect.
Man, fucking nuts. Raining.
Seems to fade, but the moonlight lingers on. And I wonder for everyone. Whoa.
I'm thinking of jumping up there. I don't know. doing it alright, aren't you? He fucked it up!
If I had your will, I would give it away just to see.
Fuck up!
The girls I play.
I thought you knew the words!
I am king. Surely I will be the queen and the palace and everything. Oh yeah. I am king, and my queen will come and down. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Oh yeah. Just to see the girls I play. Yeah, I am king. Surely I will be the queen and the palace and everything. Oh yeah. My queen will come and down. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Oh yeah. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Oh no. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town.
Let's give a round of applause. Better Kingston Town, they're going way back.
Paints every fucking where?
They stands one, they stands one.
Oh yeah. We're just heading into Shadwell.
Shadwell Army.
Shadwell Army. Seen the film ID, fat up in it. Yeah, we're just heading there. Give the old Bill William a bit of a runabout earlier. Nasty, yeah, dogging a few fucking foreign runners. Don't like none of that foreign shit on that show. Just baits all that stuff up, doesn't it? Yeah, that's all dogged in that. That's put a smile on my fucking Chevy Chase, mate. Yeah, all in all, yeah, good day, mate. And hopefully we're away from it all now. Don't have to worry about the BTs. Just got to get through this little danger zone. It's like a fucking minefield. I reckon we're all sweet. Don't speak too soon. Little graffiti video, innit? Spraying up the train, shit like that. Like graffiti. You sure you English? What? You English? Ah, bollocks, I know you're English. Swedish.
You filming?
Yeah, it's night shot, man.
So what, you got a good picture?
Yeah, it's alright, man. It'll be sweet. Go on.
Yeah, what? Here I am, back where it started, back in the day. West Ham, back there, standing next to my man, Mr. Jaffa. the man that my mentor that taught me all I know really about graph, man. Back in the day, he was the man that I used to look up to. Bear, Mr. Jaffa. If I'm seeing him, right, and I say, right, yeah, my name's Wazoo, man. District line scratch fucking bomber.
Ladies and gentlemen,
out to
please
kill.
keep your luggage with you.
Next thing you have is me scratching in the window. Yeah? Something like that. Yeah.
So when you're doing the districts and that, man, scratching.
No, I don't want to talk about all the old school. I just want to like have a little small part. I just want a little small piece, mate, in your fucking video. So small. Still contributing in 2004. Still killing up the fucking districts. And then after me fucking killing the...
Go on. Change what in that. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, my name's Wazoo. Yeah, still contributing, man, after 15 years, man. Still fucking killing up the fucking district line. Look, hey, bigging up my man, Mr. Mint, Mr. fucking Mute, East London crew, massive. Big up. London fucking style, man. Still killing it, man. East London district line, scratch, pervert. Looking for some fun, man. Still in the 04, man. 15 years strong. Looking to big up every man from my man, fucking Mr. Check, Peanut, Funbox, Fabs, RCS crew, fucking Rope, fucking Fuji, Spasm, yeah, onto my man, Mr. King, Jaffa, man, all the old school, RCS, Renew, Renter, Boozer, Accuser, yeah, every man that I've ever met, man, DB crew, Wolverhampton Styling, man, Seal B, Stroke, Mew, Essex boys, Earl, fucking Eska, fucking Curse, every man out on the street, East London, West London, North London, East, every style, man, that's at, wait, no, fuck that one.
Go on, man.
Can't bother, man.
Go on, where's your East London, man?
Stop, man.
Go on.
Yeah, my name's fucking Wazoo, yeah? East London Town, scratch pervert, district line, fucking scratch pervert. Out there, still 15 years strong, doing it, man. Killing it on the fucking line, yeah? Going out street, man, looking for every man just to kill it, yeah?
By the old days.
Old days, man.
Go on, man.
Can't bother, man.
Go on, where's your East London, man?
Stop, man.
Go on.
Yeah, my name's fucking Wazoo, yeah? East London Town, scratch pervert, district line, fucking scratch pervert. Out there, still 15 years strong, doing it, man. Killing it on the fucking line, yeah? Going out street, man, looking for every man just to kill it, yeah?
By the old days.
Old days, man.
Taking place on the London Underground system. The actual passengers are not taking criminal damage taking place.
Aldgate East. Change for the District Line.
Could have at least drawn a pretty picture.
Yeah, she gives a terrible impression of the city, don't you think?
But do you not think if London Underground gave them the time, they would draw a pretty picture?
Good concept, so we could actually allow them to paint during the day. You let them draw a picture of a, you know, like a, I don't know, an animal or something fun.
Don't you think that everyone would like to draw a penis on the door? Is that a bit of a sexual general feeling?
So he rolls up like, fuck it, I'm gonna paint every train in there. And you're talking about 100 and certain trains. So the guy starts at 29, goes to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. By the time he gets down to that 30 fucking 6 or something, you see one guy cleaning the fucking trains out there. Hey, 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 what the fuck you doing there? And he's like, oh, do you know what? Actually, fuck you. Fuck you. The guy carries on painting the trains, right? So he's painting the trains. The guy's like, whoa, I don't believe this. The guy's wiping his eyes like, hold up, I don't believe this. Not only have you got some fucking criminals up in here painting the trains, the guy is looking at me and saying, fuck you. So he's standing there, guy must have raised the alarm, yeah? Next to him, all these alarms go off.